The gang's power. This indictment lists more than a dozen murders and a slew of other crimes, including a mass shooting outside a funeral home. The July 2020 shooting sent people running for cover. At least 15 people wounded when gunmen inside a black Chevy Malibu opened fire on a crowd gathered for a funeral near 79th and Carpenter.
I remember being out there after it happened and seeing casings all over the street and the sidewalk. And he said, this is like a war zone.
Father Michael Flager offered a $15,000 reward after the shooting. Now, some 5.5 years later, alleged members of a Southside gang facing federal charges related to that shooting and a string of others.
If there's not consequences, there's no reason to feel like you're going to get caught, then people continue to do it.
A federal grand jury indicting 6 alleged members and associates of the Face World Street Gang on racketeering, conspiracy, and other charges. Prosecutors say for years they committed murder, attempted murder, assault, and other acts of violence against anyone perceived to pose a threat against the Face World enterprise, which engaged in drug trafficking and carjackings.
Look, it's right in the sweet spot of what the U.S. Attorney's Office does. It's a classic Rico gang conspiracy. They've done them for years, and this fits right in the mold.
Prosecutors say the 2020 funeral shooting was in retaliation for the death of a Face World member. The indictment also charges one of the defendants with the 2019 murders of 18-year-old Brittany Rice and 19-year-old Zenobia Bratley. A man was also wounded in that shooting.
It's a long-running criminal gang with a lot of murders to their name, and you can tell that by the charges.